Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, we're going to ask our spirit guides and angels what is coming towards you, what is going on around you for love, what is it that they want you to know. So welcome, everyone. Let's see what we have. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you need me to know and hear? I am listening for you now. I have acceptance, the cycle of life. Beautiful. Absolutely. You could be in transition. You could be heading into the next thing that spirit has for you. So wherever you've been, I feel like it's all good. It's part of who you are. You've got lots of roots here. You put down a lot of roots. You know who you are. I love that. I have courage to face a conflict. I can get through anything. Little bit of, I'm not going to let anybody take advantage of me. Okay. So, not in a defensive way, but in a strong adult way that I just won't be treated that way. So I wouldn't fear that somebody's out to hurt you, because I feel like you are going to be able to identify it very easily, and you just won't put yourself in that situation. So I wouldn't fear like somebody's gonna, not physically hurt you, but emotionally hurt you. I feel like you are just gonna say no to that energy, like even before it starts. So I wouldn't worry about that right now. I have your path. Have courage to follow your own path. Now, believe it or not, that was more of a feeling of you kind of like moving along in life. Everything's going your way. You're doing your thing. And then all of a sudden, somebody kind of like jumps out onto your path and crosses your path. And you're like, whoa, where did you just come from? It is a little bit of a detour feeling that I wasn't expecting this to come into my life, but it's very much, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, even if I wasn't looking for it. So, that you're going to be a classic example of spirit knows best, or spirit knows when divine timing should take place. I think you're really ready for something that is so beautiful, and they're saying profound. Okay, profound. The word profound to me means this is going to be very spiritual, a very spiritual connection, and it could be the way that you meet. It could be I didn't know what I was missing until you came into my life. So it's yeah, I really like the energy, Aquarius. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. Beautiful. Kind of jumped into my life. There's a little bit of a out of nowhere energy. I have a 3 of Cups. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a Devil. I have a King of Pentacles. This is what they were just talking about before with the courage, that some of you have had something very toxic, something very unnerving, they're saying is the word they shared, that you struggle with. I just can't go through that again. I can't be with a narcissistic energy again. I can't be with a control freak. I can't be with a jealous energy, a high ego, whatever it is. They know that. And they know that you're smarter this time. They're not going to put you in harm's way, is what they're saying. Okay, so they need you to trust. The 3 of Cups came into me as just joy. I'm going to use that as a word. And then the King of Pentacles came into me as somebody with some stability and a good head on their shoulders. So I'll take that. I have a 6 of Pentacles. I have a Star. Thank you, Spirit. And I have a Tower. Let go of the past. I have a feeling that some of you had a very difficult past with a particular person, not like your whole past, okay? But with a particular person, a very hurtful ending, very hurtful connection. And you just can't do that again. You feel like you wouldn't emotionally survive another relationship like that, and you won't have to. Look at this gorgeous star and this beautiful Two of Cups. That they're saying, I want more. I want more this time. I deserve more. I just want to be loved. There's nothing wrong with saying to Spirit, I want to be loved. Okay. And they're sharing with me that I'm not perfect. You're not perfect, even though these pictures of them look pretty perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. But we're perfect for each other energy too. So we're going to balance each other. We're going to take care of each other. We are going to, your flaws will be my strengths energy, you know, kind of what you don't know I can do. Almost like the Five of Pentacles to me, where they can help each other. So this is beautiful. We're not perfect, but we're perfect for each other. And I really feel like you just keep saying to yourselves that this is the best thing that ever happened to me. I never expected this in my lifetime. And I want that for you so much, because whatever you just went through, you could have gone through it years ago, but this time will be different. That's really what the message is. So this you can't compare. I wouldn't even want you to. I wouldn't even want you to think about somebody else entering into this. Spirit, please share with me. Oh, you know what? I want to get some initials first. Let me do that. Initials. What do we got? We have an A, B, P, F, an S, X, N, M, D, another F, O, I have a W, and I have an A. Okay, so for some of you who like to see the initials, you're thinking about somebody, Spirit, please share with me. I have a maid. Two things came into me. You are not going to be in a relationship because your job is to take care of somebody else. You're not going to be in a relationship. Your job is to wait on somebody else. Okay. It's not your job to cook somebody dinner and do their laundry and have a meal waiting for them after a long day's work. Okay. If you'd like to do those things for somebody, go for it, because hopefully they're doing them for you, but you're not somebody else's maid. On the positive side, if you look at it as somebody who's helpful to you, okay, that let me kick in some time to help you with some chores so that we can then go and do something, okay? Let me do that for you or with you. Let's run some errands. So that's more teamwork to me, but you're not going to be somebody's doormat. You're not going to be somebody's maid. That's for sure. I have a street light. You'll find the guidance that you need. I love that. You have this feeling of which direction should I go? It's a little bit of a fork in the road or a detour, because I do feel like this person crosses your path out of nowhere. So there could be like, I just need to see this a little bit more clearly. Like, why did this person come into my life right now? Why is it so good? Stop questioning it. If somebody came into your life and it's good, don't be looking for things that are wrong. Don't be looking for it to be taken away from you. This is what you've been waiting for. Take a moment and say, thank you, God. Thank you for this perfect person for me. I have a compass. Beautiful. A new starting point will arrive. a new starting point. Like this is just the start of a beautiful beginning. And sometimes I look at that as you could be with somebody for years and still feel like you just started. You know, that honeymoon phase stays there. You have so many years ahead of you. You have so much to look forward to. So that feels beautiful. I have an owl. A change is arriving. All right. The arrival of an uninvited guest will alter your plans. Does this person just kind of pop into your life? And does it change the course of your life? That is, I think, what Spirit's talking about, is that when this person arrives, it's a detour. Your path is going to change, but in a good way. I feel like it's just, you know, meant to be is how it's coming into me. Spirit, what else do you want me to know about this connection? I have an 8 of Swords. I have a Fool. I have a 5 of Wands, and I have a Page of Wands, and I have a Justice card and a Lover's card. Okay, I'll take that. I want to go back to this for a second, because this was, I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm trapped. So for those of you that felt like you were somebody's maid, you know, like this is hitting home for you for some reason. You know, like, what was I thinking? You know, at the end, I was just their servant. You know, it was my job to keep the house going. It was my job to take care of the kids. You're not there today. Okay. You set yourself free is how I feel. And this is the good news. The good news is this new beginning. And that's what they want you to look at. They want you to look at, they have something better, something more equal, something that's just this soul partnership that's coming in. And they're saying this is like an angel. God. But the way they said it was guided by your angels. So this love is coming into you as a divine love. And maybe that's why they shared with me that word profound earlier, where they were, this is a very spiritual connection for you. You could feel like, I know my angels sent you. I know that you were sent from above. I'm going to say it that way, that this love was sent from above. I love that feeling. So you could just feel very blessed. You know, were you out looking for it? No. Did it come into you? And it's, you know, you're not perfect, they're not perfect, but you're perfect together. Yes. Is this the best thing that ever happened to the two of you? Yes. You know, that's the kind of stuff that we live for. It really is. Let's get some loving messages. Let's just see if they'll give me, no, they're asking me to do when. Maybe they want to share with you when instead of loving messages. So let's do when, okay? Spirit, you are in control, in control of the cards. What do you want them to know? I have after big change in your life. Okay. I have June. Okay. Jackpot. We're heading into June. Maybe that's what they really wanted you to know. Like it's here. Patience. Patience has been key. And these two just flipped over at the same time. When you needed it the most and in a few weeks. So that still puts us in the June window. I love it. I love it. And then even June. So are they trying to tell me that this new, I'm going to go with this for a second, only because I feel like it's here. I'm going to go, for those of you that are waiting, is this love here? Divinely sent, this profound connection. I love it. I love it. You're having a beautiful reading, and we're going to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to this channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button and join us. Thank you for your comments, everybody. I read them all. If anyone would like to book a private reading, I'll put my website link in the description. You just go to my website, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium, and there are options there for you to choose from. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I will see you all again real soon.